had to go. And so now it's almost time for her to give birth. Verse 7. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him up, and laid him down in a feeding trough, because there was no room for them in a lodging place. And so once they got to Jerusalem, they couldn't find any place to dwell, to lodge for the night. So they ended up in what we call a barn. And they had to make do with what they had. That was all they had. And so when she brought forth, they wrapped up Yahawashi, Jesus, in a cloth, and then they laid him in a feeding trough because they didn't have anything else for him to lay on. Like I said, there was no lodging place, no room in the inn, no hotels. Everything was booked up because everybody was going to Jerusalem to pay their taxes. So if you didn't get there early enough to make a reservation for a room, then you could, unless you could find some relative or friend to stay with. And apparently they didn't have any of that. So they did the best they could with what they had. Hallelujah. Verse 8.